I'm excited but also nervous because one, these kits are pretty big. Hey everybody, my name is Carol. Welcome to Cozy with Carol, where I mainly talk about my main hobby, which is diamond painting. So if you like this kind of content, go ahead and hit that subscribe, like this video, and I can't wait to film more content in terms of my progress with diamond painting, with this craft, and so stick around. So today we will be talking about my year-long project for 2026. So as I'm thinking about what is a good idea for me to work on for the whole year, I'm not the fastest diamond painter out there, unfortunately, but hey, I like to also take my time with the kits that I love working on, which is the majority of my projects to begin with. But I want something that has like a theme to it, just like what the other creators are doing as well. Like for instance, Lizette from Lizette Crafts and Tells, she has this idea of doing a year-long kind of like a themed diamond painting that she sets herself for the year. And so I was inspired by that. And for me, I'm excited but also nervous because one, these kits are pretty big on its own for me personally because like I said, I'm not a fast diamond painter, but at the same time, I love all these kits. And the main reason why I got them is so I can work on them. And so this themed diamond painting project is kind of an extra motivation for me. One, because I like the idea of having a themed diamond painting project per se. And so this is the purpose, and I hope I can achieve this. This is kind of like a challenge for myself, but I don't really want to necessarily label it as a challenge because if I fail, then no. But I guess it'll be kind of neat to film my progress throughout 2026 and see how far, if I'm ahead or not, or if I'm struggling. And so it'll be nice to kind of refer back to it retrospectively and see how I did with this. One of my favorite artists from Diamond Art Club is Marigona Suli, and her artwork translated to diamond painting is just absolutely, it gives me such pure joy because one, it's an items painting where if you finish just a tiny portion of it, you can make out what the object is, and it's just so fun to see it come to life once you put the diamonds in. And so my stash from her, she's one of the artists where I have to have the entire collection, which is sorry to my wallet, but also the collector in me is just, I love it, the satisfaction alone, because let's face it, the diamond painting, no one really well, some people talk about, I guess, this urge to collect things, but do it within your budget. Do it, I'm not telling you what to do with your money, but be responsible. Okay, that's all I'm saying. With that out of the way, so Marigona's artwork basically is just, it gives me a lot of joy. And what I have noticed is with the paintings that I have so far from her collection, I notice a theme where it's kind of seasonal in a sense, and I'll explain why. The idea of doing it, the idea that I've noticed that it's kind of like there's a seasonal theme for it if I look at her kits as a whole. And so why not make it a theme where each season corresponds to a certain kit from her collection. And so I don't know yet what I want to call this, but it's kind of like a year with Marigona Suli in a sense, unless I come up with a catchier title, but that's basically it. Like a year with Marigona Suli's artwork. Further ado, I will show you the kits that I picked. So obviously we have 4 seasons, and so we are picking 4 kits from that. And remember what I said earlier, that I'm a student, I'm in grad school, but hey, this is my last, I'm starting my last semester in Wednesday, so Wednesday the 7th. So whenever this video is up, it's either I'm about to start my last semester or I'm already in it. That being said, I kind of did a head start already. I know it's a little bit kind of cheating. However, I am counting it, since I'll be finishing it in 2026, that'll still count. It kickstarted the idea of me doing this year-long project to begin with, because when I started working on this kit, I realized a few things. One, I really enjoyed diamond painting Marigona Suli's artwork. 2, they're huge. And 3, it's an items painting. But going back to number 2, it is huge. And I found myself, at least when I was working on this kit, that I got a little bit burnt out a little bit from the kit alone. And that kind of signaled me in the brain to, it's okay to work on another kit, and not just focusing on one. Because initially, as a diamond painter, that was me. I would just have one whip at a time. And I'm starting to learn and realize that I like variety and I enjoy working on multiple types of kits, whether it be a mix of, usually actually I do square, round, square, round, square, round, but I do it after I finish the kit, then I move on. I don't do it simultaneously. And so this year I've started doing that. Like I kitted up 3 kits in one day, and that'll be another video, so stay tuned. But yes, and so far I'm liking the fact that I have 5 whips going on. Enough yapping, let's get to it. All right, so 4 seasons. Right now we're in winter 2026, and then spring, summer, and then autumn. Woo, she knows her seasons. The winter theme for this project, I have picked Cozy Christmas Witch. Okay. And it's 22.6 by 39 inches, which is 69.9 centimeters by 98.8 centimeters. Huge. This one has 57 colors, including 1 ABs and 3 fairy dust. This was my very first kit from Marigona Suli that I purchased. This was part of the mystery box from 2024, I believe, and so I got this from a D-stash. I didn't get a mystery box at that time. As I was working on this kit, I was like, yeah, it's gonna take me more. I was ambitious and wanting and hoping to finish it by the end of December of 2025, which nah. But then as I was working on it, like I said, it sparked my idea to do this year-long project. And so, sorry, like I already started because I just wanted to do a head start on it. And yeah, like technically winter started mid-December. So don't come at me. I make my own rules. This is my own year-long project. So, okay. This is what I've had so far. And look at that. Absolutely. 1 second. She's big. But, okay. And so I started already. And yeah, so I will be working on this until the end of winter 2026. I like that because I have kind of like a deadline, sort of kind of, but I want to see how I'll be doing throughout. I'm not going to be so hard on myself if I don't finish all of this, honestly, but I just like to do it for fun and kind of like a challenge for me, like I said. But it's a hobby. Don't be so hard on yourself if you set goals, New Year's resolution, or year-long projects. I just wanted to see my progress and do this video as a kickstart to this project. So, and if you have these kits, feel free to join me. Or comment down below, actually, if you have a year-long theme project like what I'm doing. I'd love to see it. Or if you don't have any, just type them down below. And then for spring, I will be working on Witchy Greenhouse. This is it. And the pastel colors just reminds me of the spring season. Like I said, this is just it makes sense for me. And so it doesn't like for this painting, for instance, it doesn't necessarily scream spring to everyone, but for me, it just reminds me of springtime because of the color palette that's used. This is 25.6 inches by 36.2 inches, 65 centimeters by 91.8 centimeters. This has 63 colors, including 2 ABs and 4 fairy dust. So it's another big kit. So there's that, and I'm excited. And with that, I don't know if for some reason I don't finish the winter theme and part, do I kit up the next one? Now that I think about it, no. Like, I won't start it, and I won't start the spring kit, the next season's kit, if I don't finish the previous kit. So that's added motivation for me to get it done. So for summer, one is Rainy Summer Day. This is part of the Black Friday drop from Diamond Art Club last year, 2025, and summer. See, it says summer, so this will be for summer. And this is 27.6 inches by 39 inches, which is 69.9 centimeters by 98.8 centimeters. And this one has 57 colors, including 3 ABs, 1 iridescent, 1 frosted diamond, 1 special diamond, and 4 fairy dust. I actually opened up this kit as part of my Black Friday haul, so if you want to see the entire canvas, go ahead and watch that. The last season will be autumn, and so with this season, which is actually my favorite out of the 4 for many reasons, for this one I have 2 options. And granted that this is going to be the last season for this year-long project, I have some time to actually figure out which one I'm going to be working on. And with that actually in mind, if for some reason as the year goes by and Marigona Suli's artwork is released from Diamond Art Club that fits in with the theme from this painting, I might switch it out. But as of right now, January 5th, these are the kits that I'm planning to work on for this project specifically. Since we're on this part, I want y'all to comment down below, whoever's watching, which kit would fit the autumn season a little bit better, or which one would you rather want me to work on. And so this will kind of be I will refer back to this video, granted, if I get enough comments as to which kit most people would want me to see me work on, kind of as part of, I guess, the collaborating aspect. This is where y'all can come in and pitch in and see what your input is as to what kit you want me to work on. I'm hoping that by fall of this year, that I get enough comments to determine which one is more seen. So that's, I guess, like in a way, that's kind of where you guys can come in and have your input in it. I think that idea would be fun. So first one is the mystery kit, which it says autumn. I did do the spoilers, and no, I know what the image is, but obviously if you don't want to see that, and so that's part of the reason why I'm kind of like hesitant about working on this kit for this year long, because one, I know we don't want to do any spoilers, but it fits the autumn theme right on the dot. But like I said, for this spring kit, it wasn't really necessarily about spring theme. And so there's that. And the second kit that I was debating on using for autumn is Witch and Dragons reading, which I was so grateful that I was able to get this with the mystery box that I bought. And so with that, comment down below which one I should work on for autumn. So we got, said, the mystery kit or Witch and Dragons reading. I'd love to know your thoughts. And also, I haven't done a mystery kit ever as of today's date, and so I'm kind of not hesitant, but I'm kind of curious as to how I feel about working on mystery kits. And so since this is going to be towards the end of the year, it'll hopefully give me enough time to form an opinion or a preference or an insight as to whether I like working on mystery kits or not. But granted, this is part of my stash, and it'll be a cool way, but also I don't want any spoilers, and so it'd be kind of a shame to just showcase 3 kits for people that don't want to see the mystery kit part. But we'll see. Maybe, like I said earlier, maybe there's going to be a kit that's more related to the autumn kit that's not a mystery kit. So stay tuned, I guess. This is it for my video. If you are still here, go ahead and comment fireworks. Like, comment the fireworks emoji just to kickstart my first video for 2026. So I'm happy that y'all are here and happy to share my progress for this year-long diamond painting project. And so with that, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next video. Bye!